about to embark on a show about 4 people who find themselves thrust into the backstories of pulp culture history. Join Christopher DeVos, J.L. Trost, Laura DeVos, and Sabrina Pierre as they poorly impersonate celebrities, drink a lot of beer, and answer very hard trivia questions. You are now listening to Podcast 42.
So guys, while out on break, I got really bored on Mondays. Like, really bored. Like, beyond bored. I mean, have you ever been so bored that starting a Pinterest board on Gopher memes seems like a good idea? Well, yeah, I was that bored.
Wait a minute. I have a Pinterest board of Gopher memes.
You watch old reruns of Love Boat too?
There were gophers on the Love Boat?
Just one. Anyway, I started looking for things to do. And guys, did you know there's this thing called Monday Night Football?
Seriously, Sabrina? Everyone knows about Monday Night Football. I mean, even Laura knows about Monday Night Football.
Yeah, Sabrina. Everyone knows about Monday Night Football. Even Chris knows about Monday Night Football.
Yeah, Sabrina. Everyone knows about Monday Night Football. That's where they move this squashed up thing back and forth down a freshly mowed lawn.
It's called a football in a football field, Chris. They throw and kick the ball to try to score some points.
I don't know the technical terms. I just know Monday Night Football has been on for like 50 years, and butts get touched a lot.
Guess what? Season's over. Super Bowl has already happened, and no butt touching happens in the off season.
I know the season is over, but listen.
That's the NFL jingle. Where's that coming from?
I don't know. I mean, I found this guy and this song follows him around.
Who's the guy?
Oh, no one. I'm just kidding. It's Hank Williams Jr.
Hey, Podcast 42.
Hi.
Oh, crap. Now there's a tear in my beer. Good one. I know.
Ooh, do the thing.
Sabrina, how did you get Hank Williams Jr. here?
I asked him.
Hank, do the football thing.
Don't be rude, Laura.
I have a question. How did you get into this room without us noticing?
Oh, I told him to stand behind the Funko Pops. I figured there were so many nobody would even notice him until the big reveal.
Except the football jingle gave him away.
It's a curse and a blessing.
You should try sharing an Uber with that thing blasting randomly.
Will you two stop talking so Hank can talk? It's fine. I can call you Hank, right? Why am I the only one asking questions? Hank, can you do the questions? You know, the questions you're kind of famous for?
Extra crispy or original recipe?
And the role of Sabrina will be played by Chris tonight.
You weren't kidding, Sabrina, when you said they all get easily squirreled. Oh, that's nothing. We've gotten so squirreled on this topic that the entire 50th season of Monday Night Football has come and gone. That's both impressive and sad.
Yes, so sad. But you know what will cheer us up?
Oh, if Hank Williams Jr. asked, "Are you ready for some football?"
Sabrina, that question was rhetorical for all but one person in the room.
Oh, I wasn't that one person, was I?
It's all right, Sabrina. I'll still ask. But there's something you should all know prior to me asking.
Ooh, story time. I love story time.
You see, when I ask a small group of podcasters the question, weird things happen. Weird like being kidnapped by Michael Bublé in episode 111, or weird like talking to a penis sock in episode 112.
Hi there.
No. I bet he means weird like Laura finding the Gryffindor Commons room in episode 110.
Actually, fellas, I was meaning weird like being taken by the doctor in episode 107.
Doctor? Doctor who?
Ooh, exactly. Oh, Hank, this is exciting. I love the doctor.
Now, don't get too dreamy-eyed over there, Law. He's not showing up.
Oh, man.
But I can guarantee we'll be visited by some Monday Night Football greats. Or rather, visit them.
Well, just like that, all my dreamy eyes are gone.
No, but JL is.
I am ready for some football.
Okay, now here's a few things you guys need to know prior to question asking. Number one, you see this remote control I just pulled out of my pocket?
Who just carries a remote control around in their pocket like that?
Your kid.
Solid point. Continue, Hank.
This remote will move you through Monday Night Football's history. It works just like a real remote does, except for the rewind button. So only going forward in time. No instant replays. Why not? The football commissioners took that button to use for instant replays in 1986. I got it back for an 8-year stretch in 1991, but then they took it back in 1999.
I always wondered how that worked.
Rule number 2. No fighting over the remote. If you break it, you buy it. Guys, don't break it. We have no money as podcasters.
What? Laura told me that J.O. was getting an IRA, and then I could have one too. That it was being funded by the podcast.
Oh, no, Sabrina. I said JL was getting an IPA, and that you could have one too.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Oh, my bad. I may need to make a call and explain this to Daniel. Hold, please. Daniel? Hey, yeah, no, it's your wife. You know what I said earlier? What? Oh, no. Well, go beg for your job back. No, listen, I can't talk right now. I have Hank Williams Jr. here. Hank Williams Jr. Jr. Williams. Never mind. Just call me back when you get your job back. Click.
Did you just say click instead of actually hanging up the phone?
Oh, yeah. I'm still practicing my sound effects for the old-timey radio show episodes.
Was there anything else we needed to know about the remote?
Yeah, number 3. I'm not traveling with you guys. You're on your own. It's felt like 7 pages to get here, but I swear it's only been 5. There's no way I can make another 15 pages with you people.
You people? We're podcasters, Hank. We're somebodies. It's not like you can just go anywhere and listen to our podcast. We're part of a network, Hank.
Actually, they can find us anywhere that podcasts can be heard. Us and about 100,000 other shows.
Oh, right. Like on Spotify or iTunes or Google Play.
Enough with the self-promotion. It's like you guys are whiskey bent and hellbound in a Montana cafe. Out of left field. If you guys can self-promote, so can I. Go ahead. Only about 2% of our demographic knows what you're talking about anyway. You want me to say it or not?
Yes.
Normally I get $25,000 each time I say it.
Well, how about a highlight and autographed picture of us?
I'll settle for just the highlight. Keep the picture. You ready? Are you ready for some football?
Oh my goodness, guys, he said it.
I don't know why you're so giddy. It's like the only part of football you actually know.
Ditto to you, geeky boy. Let's go. Press the button on the remote.
Worst travel music ever. Next time somebody try to get Social Distortion, where are we?
This looks kind of like prehistoric Earth.
Look! There's some cavemen playing football. It looks like the St. Jersey Cro-Magnons versus the Times Square Velociraptors. Oh, the Velociraptors are winning because they were eating the other team.
The cavemen didn't play football? The NFL wasn't even formed until 1920. It was called the American Professional Football Association.
Or the APFA.
Then it renamed itself the National Football League in 1922.
Or the NFL.
When did you start abbreviating things?
IDK.
Watch out, guys. A caveman is coming.
That is Sir Caveman to you, my dear.
Wow. Caveman talk so fancy. I always thought they just grunted and pointed.
Oh, we can do that too. A grunt. The NFL didn't really implement a playoff season until 1933, and it didn't even have an NFL championship game until 1966.
How do you know that?
Yeah, you're a caveman.
Well, there is not much to do as cavemen. It's kind of boring, actually. Except for when the space aliens come in their pyramids and fly us into the future. I've had season tickets for the Browns for the last 20 years.
Ooh, that's depressing.
Yes.
I knew that guy with the weird hair on the History Channel knew what he was talking about.
So, following an agreement to merge the NFL with the American Football League,
The AFL.
The STFU.
It's so cute when they fight.
Is it?
Yeah.
it's adorable.
We're like kids.
Anyways, the first Super Bowl was held in 1967 to determine a champion between the best teams from the two leagues and has remained as the final game of each NFL season since the merger was completed in 1970. Today, the NFL has the highest average attendance of any professional sports league in the world and is the most popular sports league in the United States.
That's cool and all, but that doesn't tell us about Monday Night Football.
Ugh, gunt. Moon Day? What is this Moon Day you speak of? I am just a simple caveman.
Yeah, knock it off there, Phil Hartman. You knew all about the beginning of the football league just a few seconds ago. You certainly know what Monday is.
Nope, I'm like Garfield. I hate Moon Days.
Look out! Velociraptor! Run!
You will not scare me with that old trick. Everyone knows that dinosaurs and cavemen did not exist in the same timeline. Guys, just use the remote. We can fast forward out of here. Here, let me do it. I don't know where we are, but it smells of Naugahyde, fondue, and musk.
It must be in Burt Reynolds' apartment.
No, we're just in the 70s.
What makes you say that?
Well, because I have an excellent nose for smells. And also, the calendar on the wall has the date on it.
Guys, I think we're in Roswell. That caveman was right. Aliens are behind football. That's why it's called football, but it's played with your hands.
What? Where are you getting this from? And where are your glasses?
I don't know. I'm trying to read the sign on the desk without them. And Roswell, see?
Sabrina, I found your glasses, but it looks like they got chewed on by a velociraptor. Wait a minute. Are we now doing a Scooby-Doo episode? Because the broken glasses can't see is a classic Scooby-Doo bit? Thank God we're not doing football anymore.
Nope, we're still doing football.
Crap! Damn moon days.
By the way, Sabrina, the sign you're looking at says Roselle. Pete Roselle?
So, no aliens?
Nope. Well, one, Burt Reynolds.
I always knew Burt Reynolds was an alien.
It definitely explains his career.
What are you meddling kids doing in here?
It's Sabrina's fault. She got Hank Williams Jr. to give us a magic remote that took us back to the caveman times.
And then a velociraptor stepped on Sabrina's glasses, and a fancy-speaking caveman told us how football started.
I don't understand what you people are talking about.
Aliens.
That I understand.
Aren't you the guy that got Monday Night Football to be a thing?
Yes, it wasn't easy.
Easy like Sunday morning?
Did you bring the caveman with you?
Ignore him, Pete. That's just Chris. When he gets into conversations he knows nothing about, he starts quoting songs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chris, what are we talking about?
Why don't we give them something to talk about? How about love?
Shh. Mr. Roselle, why wasn't it easy?
Well, first, I went to NBC, and NBC said no. We have a pretty good lineup already. At 7:30, it was the Brady Bunch. At 8 o'clock, it was Nanny and the Professor. Hilarious. And at 8:30, the Partridge Family was on.
That is a solid lineup.
I know! So I went to CBS. Gunsmoke, Here's Lucy, and Mayberry RFD was on their schedule.
It's hard to compete with Mayberry RFD.
I know!